guys, welcome to class today. This is going to be a 60-minute really fun flow class. So I woke up this morning and it was 31 degrees, which I don't know about you, but that feels pretty cold to me. I love to be outside. I love to exercise outside when I can, go for a run, go for a walk, but sometimes it just feels too cold and I lose the motivation. And so rather than not doing anything that day, a lot of times I kind of turn my yoga practice into more of a cardio type of class. And so that's what we're going to be practicing here today. And just because I'm still working on this, I want to just throw it out there for you too. I don't do these classes and I don't exercise for a goal, meaning I don't go because I feel like I need to lose 10 pounds or because I feel like, maybe I need to trim some fat off my stomach or thighs or strengthen something or whatever. That's really not what I'm trying to do. I do exercise and I do this kind of work because it feels really good, because it makes me feel strong, because it does something to your brain. It gets energy moving. I'm a lot more productive during the day when I've done some sort of something that's difficult, that pushes me. And so this class is going to be just a lot of fun, some challenging things, some things that you might not have ever seen before, but just a way to kind of get our hearts going and to just feel really, really good about ourselves, regardless of what size we are, how much we weigh, or what we think we need to work on. So it's kind of a really feel-good cardio flow. All right, so I'm using a block, a yoga block, and a strap today. So if you want to grab those or have those nearby, they'll be handy. You don't really need either. We could figure out a way to do both, but if you have something kind of similar to a strap, a dog leash always works really well, or like a scarf, that would work. And then something the size of a block or shape of this block here, that'd be great. So we're going to start lying down in Supta Baddha Konasana. You don't have to use the block. I like it because it feels like it really opens up my upper back and shoulders. It also lengthens the core, which if you're going to do some core work, it's good to kind of stretch that out. So I'm going to take the block on the lowest level up at the top of my mat. And then I am going to bring the soles of my feet together, let my knees fall wide. And then if you're not using a block, you just lie straight down. If you are using a block, you're going to place it between the shoulder blades so that your head can lie off onto the ground. If that feels like too much of an opening, you could always roll up a blanket or place a pillow under your head so it doesn't go down quite as far. So just adjust your legs as you need. Let your arms come out by your sides, palms face up. Close your eyes. And just turn your awareness to your breath. So you can think of the breath as a way to help anchor you to your practice. Use it as a way to pull yourself back to the present when you need that reminder. And then also use it as a way to support yourself in class. So when we move with the breath in yoga, it's not just kind of the meditative act that it becomes, but it's also really helpful because the breath can really start to support you in your poses. So just make that connection right now. Letting the breath be as natural as possible. Letting go of the need to feel like you have to control things. You're here, you showed up. That's pretty damn good, so let yourself just rest in knowing you're here. take about 3 more breaths here in this opening pose. When you finish your 3rd breath, go ahead and blink your eyes open if you have them closed still. Take your hands to your outer thighs and just help the knees together so that the inner groin and hip area can stay relaxed. If you're on a block, just kind of roll yourself to the side, set it off your mat, and then lie back down, flat on your back, hugging the knees into your chest. So we're going to just get right into it, getting into some core work here. So I want you to take the hands, you can reach them up over your head, palm face up. You could interlace the fingers and press the palms away from you if you want a little more of a stretch. You could also leave the hands down by your sides, palms face down, which will give you a little more support here. So with the knees together, you'll take a deep breath in, and then try to keep them together. Exhale, drop them over to the right, but they're not going to touch the ground. And I am having a hard time keeping my hands over the head, so maybe the anchoring, if you're feeling that it's difficult. And we're just letting the legs float at a couple of inches or so, whatever is comfortable on the side. Feel the strength in your core. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, bring the legs back up through center. And then lower them down to the left. Again, trying to keep the right knee right on top. Floating the legs just a little bit above the ground. And keep trying to anchor this right shoulder down to the mat. So you're getting a nice twist, which is awesome, but we're definitely feeling the core working just a bit more. 1 more on each side. Inhale, bring them up through center. Drop them over to the right. Don't hold your breath. Anytime anything feels hard in this class, go ahead and bring your legs back up to the center. I want you to take it as a reminder that you are strong, that you have a body, drop your legs over to the left, that is able to do this work. Right? You have abs. You have leg muscles that are strong and capable. And then bring the legs back up through center. Hug the knees into the chest 1 more time. So just feel empowered in class instead of feeling like, oh, I need to give up or this is too hard. Can you kind of stay with it and start to feel really, really strong? Cross your ankles, rock yourself up to all 4s. I'm going to do just a few rounds of cat-cow just to get the spine moving. So just moving with your breath, letting the spine move through the full range of motion here on all 4s. Adding the neck. Just trying to be as fluid as possible as you move with the breath. Just a couple more rounds. And then go ahead and come back to a neutral spine. I want you to extend your left leg straight out behind you. Try to get it level with the floor. And then reach the right arm forward as well. Start to feel the core engage here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely. Reach the right hand back. See if you can grab the left foot. Just give it a little pull in. Stretch the quad. Exhale, release. Other side, right leg extends behind you. You could definitely keep both hands down on the mat today if that feels better for you. If you can, left arm goes up. Try to think about extending as long as you can from the right toes through the left fingers. And then reach back. Just pull the heel in towards your butt. See if you can get a little bit of a quad stretch going. Or a lot of a quad stretch, right? Go ahead and drop that leg down. Spread your fingers wide. Push through all 10 fingers, especially index finger and the thumb. Tuck your toes, head on back. Downward facing dog. Depending on when you're practicing this and what you've done already today, you may or may not need to bend your knees at first, or walk the legs out, or wiggle around. You know your body, or you're learning about your body. So if there's any kind of twist or turn or movement you can do that will start to help you get into those little areas that feel so good when you find that stretch, do that. Take a few more breaths. Kind of exploring, seeing what you can discover here. Inhale, we'll rock forward to plank pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Look forward and then see if you can feel like you're lengthening your tailbone towards your heels. Can you lift the right foot up off the ground? Draw the knee in towards the nose. Extend it back out. 2 more times. Knee in towards the nose. Extend it back out. 1 more, knee in. Extend it out. Set the right foot down. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank pose. Of course, you can drop your knees at any point you need to. Lift the left toes up off the ground. Pull the knee in towards the nose. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, extend. 1 more. Inhale in. Exhale, extend. Set the left foot down. Downward facing dog. If you're practicing by a fire, you might start to feel warm already. Good. Look between your hands, step the right foot forward. Get the right knee right over the ankle. You could leave hands down here. Wherever you're going, pull the navel in towards the spine. You might have the hands up on a block, or you might sweep the arms up, high lunge. Push back through the left heel. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Turn the pinkies in slightly. Pull the navel in, and then exhale, you're gonna lean forward, sweep the arms back, and then inhale, come on up. Again, exhale, extend, you're not touching the belly to the thigh, you're floating. Inhale, come on up. 1 more, exhale. Inhale, come on up. Interlace the fingers, push the palms up towards the ceiling, root down through the left heel, lift the heart up. Exhale, set the hands down either side of the front foot. You're going to bring all of your weight into the right foot and tap your left knee into the right calf, like this. And then without letting the left toes touch the ground, you're gonna extend back. Keep the right leg bent. Tap the toes. Extend back. Tap the toes 2 more times. Extend back. Tap the knee into the calf. Toes lower, don't touch them. Knee into the calf. This time, toes go all the way back. Inhale, come up, high lunge again. Straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Hands down to the ground. Swing the right leg back. 3-leg down dog. Push down through the left heel. Reach the right heel up. Push through the hands. Can you move your chest back towards your left leg a little more? And then exhale, set the right foot down. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Drop the knees if you want. We're coming into chaturanga. We're going to pause in chaturanga. Yes, it's a pose, right? Pause. Look forward. Hold it. Knees down, chest down, tops of the feet to the ground. Inhale, roll up for breath. Exhale, just a brief touch back, hips to the heels, child's. Inhale, up to all fours, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Look between the hands, left foot goes forward. Get the left knee right over the ankle. Ground down through the feet, use your legs, use your core. Inhale, maybe hands come up. Spread your front toes. Push back through the right heel. Let the legs support you here. Feel how strong they are. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, float forward. Reach the hands back as far as they'll go. And then inhale, bring yourself back up 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale. Inhale, come on up. Hands go down either side of the front foot. Left foot's gonna get all of the weight. You leave this left knee bent. Tap the right knee against the left calf. Tap it, And then extend the right leg out. Don't let it touch the ground. Tap it again. 3 more times. Extend out. Tap it in. 2 more. Extend out. Tap it in. 1 more. Extend out. Tap it in. This time, let the right toes touch the ground. Squeeze outer thighs in. Inhale, come up, high lunge. Good. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. 1 more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Take the hands down under side of the front foot. Swing back, 3-leg down dog. Kick the right heel up towards the ceiling. You might even be able to see it, right? Get it going straight up towards the ceiling. Exhale, set the left foot down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank pose. Nice and slow. Pause in chaturanga. Can you get the elbows in line with the shoulders? Hold it. Lower all the way down. Inhale at cobra. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the elbows in. Lift the heart up. Breathe. Stop. Child's pose. Inhale up to all fours. Exhale. Downward facing dog. We're going for it today, guys. Bring the inner edges of your feet together. Lift the right heel up. And then draw the knee in towards the nose. You're shifting your shoulders over the wrists. Lift the right heel up nice and high. Then take the right knee to the left arm. That might be good. Or maybe extend the right foot out. Bring it back in. And this time, step the right foot forward. Drop the left heel down. Keep the right hand outside the right foot. Inhale, open the chest up. Take the left hand behind you. Reach for your right thigh. If it doesn't reach, just tuck it into the waistband of your pants. Roll the left shoulder back. And then reach the right arm up. Start to kind of float. Go nice and slow. Push through the right foot. And then reach all the way back. Reverse warrior. Take the right hand down inside the right foot now. Push the right shoulder into the right knee into the shoulder. Roll the left shoulder back. Release the left hand. Then take the right hand, bring it towards your left hip. Inhale, bring yourself up. Good. And then reach the left arm over. Don't let this shoulder touch. So we're floating using our core. In case you didn't realize, right? Breathe. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Whew. Exhale, hands down either side of the front foot. All the weight comes into this right foot again. This time, right leg goes straight. Right, kind of like warrior 3, left leg in line with the floor. Then tap the left toes against the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. 2 more. Exhale, tap. Lift. Tap. Lift, bend the right knee, keep floating the left leg. You're gonna bend the knee so that the left heel is coming in towards your butt. Then draw the left knee forward, try not to let the foot touch, and then shoot the leg out, like ice skating, right? You see them do this? Pull it in, switch back. 2 more times. Shoot the leg out. Pull it in. So I'm trying not to let my left foot touch the ground at all. Shoot it out. This time, set the left foot back, bend the knee. Drop the left knee down, let the hips push forward. Inhale, come up, low lunge. Exhale, settle in. Hands down either side of the front foot, pull back, runner's lunge. Right toes flex towards your face, heart moves forward. Set it down, plant the hands, downward facing dog. Nice and slow, chaturanga again, inhale forward. Exhale, can you pause actually in chaturanga? Lower all the way down. Inhale, come up, cobra. Exhale, let the hips tap the heels. Find a breath in child's pose. Inhale, back up to all fours. You know where we're going. Downward facing dog. Down dog is hard. It's a lot of work. That's why I add it to a lot of these classes. It's challenging. You're not alone. Lift the left leg up. Start to bring the knee in towards the nose. Shift your shoulders over your wrist. Keep hugging the knee in. Can you bring the left knee to the right outer arm? That might be good. Maybe extend the left leg. Try to keep it floating. Swing it back. Step it through. Drop the right heel down. Leave the left hand down outside the foot. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Take the right hand behind you. Either tuck it into your pants or bring it around to the left thigh. And then nice and slow, start to sweep the left arm up. Going all the way back to reverse warrior. And then set the left hand down inside the foot. You could, of course, use a block here. Right, release the right hand. Reach it over the ear. Then take your left hand, bring it to the right hip point, and then start to bring yourself up. So your left hand is like hugging against your right hip bone, and then without letting the shoulder touch this thigh, we're just trying to stretch over, and you'll feel your core really working here. Inhale, bring yourself back up, warrior two. Exhale, hands down on the other side of the front foot. Again, all the way into the left foot, only this time leg goes straight. Extend the right leg, reach the chest forward, and then tap the right toes against the left heel. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Three more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now inhale, lift the leg up, bend the knee. Then try to tap the heel against your right butt. And then you're gonna draw the knee forward, shift your weight, extend the right leg out. Try not to let it touch the ground, shift it back. Two more times. Bring it in, kick it back. One more, bring it in, kick it back. Set the right foot down, back of the mat, bend the left knee, set the right knee down. Let the hips push forward. Inhale, come up, low lunge. With exhale, bring you in. Hands down either side of the front foot. Pull the hips back. Straighten the left leg. Get a nice big stretch for the belly of the left hamstring. Breathing deeply. Lots of hard work here. Good. Walk the hands forward. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide. Let's keep going. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Exhale, down to the forearms. Elbows underneath the shoulders. You can bring the palms of your hands together, like in prayer position. Some of us feel like we need to pray here. Drop your knees whenever you need to. Right? Push into the forearms. Lengthen the tailbone back, just like we did when we were on our hands. Inhale, lift the right foot up. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale, set it down. You're going to take your left hand, tap the palm of the hand on the ground, bring it back, tap the right, bring it back, lift the right foot, set it down, lift the left, set it down, tap the left, set it down, tap the right hand, set it down, one more round. Right foot up. Lower, left foot up, lower, left hand, lower, right hand, lower, knees down, walk it back, child's pose. Let's get a stretch for our side body, so walk the hands over to the right, stack the left hand on top. Breathe nice and deep into that seam in your left outer torso. Feel yourself creating more space around the ribs by the left lung. Walk it back to the left. Right hand stacks on top. Nice deep breaths. Walk the hands back through center. Tuck the toes. Adho Mukha, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Come on to the outer edge of your right foot. Stack the the left foot on top. Inhale, come on up, Vashisthasana. Side plank. You could always leave the left foot off the right and kind of use it as a kickstand. And start to lift the hips up, reach the left arm over the ear, and then dip the hips down. Shoot it back up, reach the left arm, dip the hips down. One more time, lift it back up. And lift the left foot up, and then swing it over off your mat, and then come into fallen triangle. Then bring the left hand down. You're gonna come into down dog like this. Feels a little strange, left foot's off to the side. Yep. Then lift the left leg up, 3-leg down dog. Step the left foot forward. High lunge, inhale. Yes. Bend the back knee. It's not touching the ground. It is hovering. Go ahead, take nice big breaths. Grab onto the right wrist. Bend over to the left. Right knee still bent. Inhale, come back up. You're going to interlace the hands behind the back. Reach the knuckles down, lift the heart up, and then straighten the right leg. And then bend the right leg. And then straighten the right leg. And then bend it. Straighten, bend, straighten, bend. 2 more times. Straighten, bend it, straighten, bend it. Hands down. Standing half splits, which is really just straighten the left leg, lift the right heel as high as you can, and fold in as much as you can today. Set the right foot down by the left. Bend the knees, weight in the heels. Inhale, come up, chair. Nice and low in your chair. Relax the shoulders. Can you lift all 10 toes up off the ground? Sit, 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 bones down, boat. Lift the heart. Look between your big toes. Lift the heart more. Lower the right foot, bring it up. Lower the left, bring it up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up. Knees in, cross the ankles, plant the hands. Downward facing dog. Nice job. Other side. Inhale, forward to plank. Come on to the outer edge of the left foot. Right foot stacks on top. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Then reach the right arm over the ear. Lift the hips up. And then exhale, dip the hips down. Sweep up. Again, lift the hips down. One more time. Lift the hips up. Sweep them down. Up. Lift the right foot up. Bring it over to the right edge of your mat. Fallen triangle. Good. Then bring the right hand down like a super funky downward facing dog. Right foot's totally off to the side, off your mat, and like halfway up it. And then everything else is trying to recreate down dog. And then just swing the right leg up. 3-leg down dog. Look between your hands, step the right foot forward. Get the right knee right over the ankle. Inhale, come up, high lunge. Bend the left knee. Grab onto the left wrist. Lean it over to the right. Unraveling this left side body here. Nice big breaths. Inhale, come back up. Keep the left knee bent. Interlace the hands behind the back. Take a deep breath in as you reach the knuckles down. Then straighten the leg. Then bend, straighten, bend, straighten a few more. Bend, straighten, bend it, straighten it, bend it, straighten it. Let's do one more. Bend, straighten, release the hands on either side. Standing half splits all the way into the right foot. Left heel up, forehead towards the shin. Set the left foot down by the right. Bend the knees. Weight way back in the heels. Inhale, come up, chair. Sit down. Weight back, lift all 10 toes. Sit down, pull the navel in. Keep the legs strong. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Boat pose. Legs don't have to go straight, right? Bent is hard. You can also kind of use your fingers, prop them, or go for it. Arms forward. Don't let the heart move back. Core's not working as much there. Heart forward. Right foot lowers. Up, left, up, right, up, left. I do funny voices when things get hard. People that know me know I slip into British accents and other things sometimes. Whatever you gotta do. And knees in. Just hug them in here for a second. Whew. Cross the ankles. Plant the hands. Down dog. Spread your fingers wide. Make it a happy down dog. Inhale forward to plank pose. Down to the forearms. Like, do we want to do it? I could change all of this, right? But we're strong. Down to the forearms. See what you can do here. Right, try to keep the shoulders over the forearms. Breathe deep. Come onto outer edge of the right foot. Stack your left foot on top. Lift the left foot up. Lower down. Lift the left foot up. Lower down. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale. Up. Exhale. 1 more. Up. Exhale. Back through center. Hold it or drop the knees. Outer edge of the left foot. Right foot stacks on top. Inhale, lift the right foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Back through center. 1 more breath in. Exhale, drop the knees. Hips go back. Well deserved. Balasana, child's pose. Feel how strong you are. Feel how the breath is moving into the body, and it's so alive right now. That's why we do this. Right? This feeling of strength, this feeling of being alive here. It's hard to get anywhere else. Three more breaths. Start to walk the hands forward. Look between your hands. Get focused. Find your breath. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Look between your hands. Step the right foot forward. Then step the left foot forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Pull the belly in. Go ahead and separate your feet about hip width, a little wider. Heels are coming in, toes are pointing out. And then bend the knees. So for those of you that are familiar with yoga, malasana is like this low squat pose here. Kind of that, only the cardio strength version of it. So rather than letting your hips go all the way down like I'm doing right now, you're going to lift them up halfway. Bring your knees back, pull your belly in, bring your hands together, interlace the fingers, release the index finger, and then reach the arms up. Weight back in the heels. Lift the heart up a little more, but keep the weight down. Heart up, weight down. Arms back. Squeeze the hands together. Breathe and smile. You're alive. You have legs. We are doing this. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands down by your sides. Leave the feet just as they are, because yes, we're coming into round 2. Breathe, enjoy the break. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up. You're going to interlace the finger with the other index finger on top. Try to squeeze the hands together. Release the index finger. Keep the arm bones back. Bend the knees, weight back. Belly in. Heart up, weight back. Can you lift all 10 toes up? Squeeze the hands together. Breathe. Smile if you need to. Sometimes it works. It tricks your brain. It's like, wait, what? Are we having fun? Throws you off at least for a second. You can stay a moment longer. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the hands. Heel toe the feet together. Stand tall, mountain pose, Tadasana. Listen to the rhythm of your heart. You might even be able to feel it pounding, right, in your chest. It's good. That's good. Breathe. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep the weight forward in your toes. Uttanasana, chin in towards the chest. Little bend in your knees. Step the right foot back. Pause it. Plant the hands. Step the left foot back. Downward facing dog. Set the knees down on the ground. Right? You're going to position your hands like you would kind of for chaturanga. Then you're going to extend the right leg up. You can bend the knee. You can keep it straight. You can kind of see what we're going to do. We're going to do 5 push-ups, trying to drop the chin down to the mat. We have the left knee down, but the right foot up, right? So keep the elbows in, chin down. Exhale, push back up. 4 more. Chin down. Exhale, push back up. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Set the right knee between the hands. Scoot the left leg back. Keep the right heel in really close. Top of the foot to the ground. Fold over the right leg. I really like to take the yin approach to this pose. So in yin yoga, this is called sleeping swan. There's no effort to try to get the right shin parallel with the front edge of the mat. There's really no effort at all. So it's just a really soothing way to gently start to get into the hip. Start to feel the spine elongate and then kind of melt down. So you can almost feel the muscle lengthening. And then as you exhale, it's like it's dripping down, like wax melting. And the spine is like that candle, right? And it's just melting and dripping down. Stay for about 3 more breaths here. And then leaving the legs just as they are. Just kind of pick yourself up. And you're just coming into a really easy little back bend. Not forcing anything back, but just picking yourself up. And then bend the back knee. Reach back with the left hand and just pull that foot in. Just until you feel the quad opening, right? And if you're not able to reach that foot, a strap, you could loop it over and kind of pull it in. And there's fancy things you can do here, but if you're getting a nice quad stretch, no need to go into anything bigger. And so you can start to kind of turn your chest forward. That definitely intensifies the back bend. So on some days, I just kind of keep everything to the side and just focus on the quad. If you wanted to, you can kind of reach back a little different and pull it in, right? Some days. And get things a little more square, but no need. Release. Plant the hands. Down dog. Down dog. Pedal the legs out. Your 2 sides probably feel very, very different. So just kind of just feel it. And know that we'll even it out. Drop the knees down. Lift the left leg up. 5 of those little push-ups here again. Can you move the chin forward? Keep the elbows in like you would for chaturanga, right? Some people like to bend their back knee. Do what feels right for you. 5 of these. Lower down. Exhale up. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1. Awesome. Left knee between the hands. Scooch the right back. Right. I have my left heel is basically touching my pubic bone. Right. So it's like right in the center, super close. Let yourself feel like you're kind of grounding down evenly through both sides. And then when you're ready, just take a nice and gentle fold over the left leg. If you're able to put your head down on the floor or on your hands, great. If not, you can do things on your elbows here, resting your hands, or if you have a block handy, block under the head. Just trying not, the neck works so much during the day, especially now with like laptops and phones. And so anything we can do to support the head so that the neck can relax, so nice, even if it's just like a minute here. About 3 more breaths. And then when you're ready, again, just really slowly coming back up to the hands, kind of into this gentle-ish back bend. Then bend the right knee, reach back, see if you can pull the foot in, just so you feel that stretching sensation in the right quad. Right. Strap could be handy. A lot of times, quads are so tight, you really don't have. And for some of us who either can't right now lie flat on our backs, or if it just doesn't feel comfortable, you can take Shavasana over on your side, or even all the way onto your stomach. Once you get into corpse pose, I want you to take a moment, close your eyes, feel your breath. Your breath is what keeps you present, what keeps you in the moment. Be so curious and so like hanging on each breath like you would reading a good book or watching a good movie, that your mind can't go anywhere else. Let yourself become consumed with the breath, feeling it move to every cell in the body, welcoming each breath, knowing that it cannot be taken for granted. Letting yourself rest, letting the breath just wash over you. Start to deepen your breath, bringing some awareness back to the body, bringing some small movements back into the fingers and the toes. Allow those movements to gradually get bigger. You start to make your way up into a comfortable seat, not rushing, not hurrying, letting the movement come naturally through you. Once you've seated, close your eyes. Feel yourself grounding down through both sit bones. Feel the length in your spine and the strength in your core. Bring your hands together at heart center, bowing your head just as a symbol of honor, recognizing the effort that you put in today, showing up here, being extra strong. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.